My favorite thing about middle school would be the school sports because it's a great way to have time with friends and it's just really fun to be with people in all grades and have fun playing sports.
Favorite thing about middle school is probably wheel classes because those are something that you get to pick for yourself, like art and band and STEM. Those are fun.
My favorite thing about middle school is probably wheel classes like PE and art and lunch because you get to socialize with friends and you have more freedom. You can like move around and everything.
My favorite thing about middle school is that all the teachers are really nice here, and lunch is about 15 minutes long, so that's pretty nice too. And you get to talk in the halls with all your friends, and if you don't act out, that's pretty cool too.
My favorite thing about middle school is probably having a little bit more freedom than I did in elementary school, and there's a lot more options for like different classes depending on your interests. Like, you know, we have Spanish and we have art and Chinese, and so just that little bit of freedom is really nice.
My biggest concern about middle school would be the homework because I was worried that it would be way too much. But once I learned to focus during Advocate, I didn't have any homework for after school. I would get it all done in Advocate.
Biggest concern was coming to a new school with new people. It's also a bigger school than most elementary schools. So after I got in and learned where I was going and made new friends, everything was.
My biggest concern about middle school was probably just the transition from a different school and having more people around and being around the older kids. That was kind of scary to me, but once I got here, I realized that it really wasn't that big of a deal, and it was really easy to learn my way around, so it really wasn't that bad.
So some of the things that you can do to prepare for middle school would be to do your work and to come to school every day so you can keep on doing your work.
Wheel classes are extra classes you can take. Some are required like art and PE, but there's others like music where you get to sing, band where you play an instrument, and I think that's about it.
Wheel classes are classes outside of your regular math, science, social studies, and reading. It's like special classes like PE and art and music and um, like computers, and you just learn like extra stuff.
Wheel classes are classes, you get to pick most of them, and they're 2 extra classes you have a day. I in 6th grade picked band, which at the beginning of the year in 6th grade, you get to come in on the night that you come in with your parents, and you go to the band room, and he tests you out on instruments to see which one you're best at, and then you can switch throughout the year if you really need to or want to.
Advocate is a time after all your classes are done. It's basically free time where you can work on your homework, talk to your teachers, get help, or go to the library.
So when you come to the middle school, you kind of have to pay for lunch, but you can fill out an application that can give you free lunch.
Locks are little things that help you keep your stuff safe. They're not that hard to use. You just have to, when you first get to middle school, you get a piece of paper that has your combination, and it's really simple to figure out, and if you need help, teachers always have like keys and can help you out unlock your lock. And they're not that hard to keep up with. You just hang on to your locker.
So with locks and lockers, so you can get your lock either if you get a jump start, like during the summer towards the beginning of school, or you can get it on the first day. And it's really simple to learn your lock, and if you just keep practicing with it, after a while you get the hang of it. And you can go to your locker anytime. You can go in the mornings before the school officially begins, and you can go after lunch and then before packing up for Advocate. But yeah, you can really go anytime, and you can have your teacher sign your agenda or something if you need to go during class. And you're not allowed to carry your backpacks or anything around, but then again, you can go to your locker. So.
Sixth graders cannot play football, but they should absolutely play the other sports. It is a great way to make new friends and just have fun starting middle school.
Hello, rising sixth graders. My name is John Ruth. I go as Coach Ruth. I'm the sixth grade science teacher and the assistant athletic director. And I'm just going to let you know about participating in sports. Sixth graders can participate in all sports except for football. Some sports like boys and girls soccer, boys and girls basketball, baseball, softball, you will have to try out for because they are cut sports. So you'll have to try out and make the team. To participate or even try out for sports, everyone must have an up-to-date physical on file at school and a signed concussion form before you will even be able to try out. And finally, I'd just like to address that we take academics very seriously here at Polk Middle. So you will need to keep passing grades at all time, and in order to stay on a team or even make a team, because a lot of coaches have you fill out forms before tryouts that address whether you're even passing or not at that time. So, but that's pretty much all you need to know for sports in the sixth grade. Thank you.
I think parents need to know that their student might be a little stressed at first because it will take time for them to get adapted to the environment, but once they are, they will be super comfortable at the middle school.
Hi parents, it's time for middle school. Don't be nervous, it just makes your kids more nervous. The best thing you can do for your kids is stay positive and know that they are safe and sound here. If you want to keep up with what they're doing, it's a little different than elementary school. You'll need to check their agendas, have them bring their notebooks home and check on those, and always please log into Power School and keep up with what they're doing through Power School. We're looking forward to having your child with us.
There are multiple different clubs at Polk County Middle School. Two which consist of what I am in, which are Science Olympiad and Bridge Building. Science Olympiad consists of multiple different science events like potions and poisons, boom lever, which is like you build a little system out of wood and it holds sand, and you try to hold as much weight as possible. And bridge building, it kind of has the same process, but it's with a bridge.